So hi guys, this is a reading about how to nurture your inner child. And those were the cards I pulled. So you can see them. This is pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay guys? There are quotes under those cards, so that's why I pulled them. Okay, so don't... So. Okay. So you've seen the piles. So choose one of the piles and we're gonna look how you can nurture your inner child. And wasn't that V-Life crazy? I was like, oh my gosh. I was so happy when Cookie and Taeyangi came on V-Life today. And man, Tae has matured, right? Wow. I was like, he's looking older than me now. I was like, okay, now I'm looking younger. I mean, I look the same age as him all the time, but now I'm even looking younger than him. It's so funny. Okay, so yeah, if you haven't streamed Inner Child today, then do that, Army, okay? And we're gonna look how to nurture your inner child. And we start with pile 1, okay, guys? So see you at the piles. Bye. Okay, guys. So this is pile 1. So we're going to look at how you can nurture your inner child, and I hope it resonates. And I also have 2 tarot decks here, so we can look at them. And also, guys, I put links to the tarot decks if you are interested in those. They are just normal tarot decks you can buy everywhere. I put affiliated links in the description box under my video, and when you click on them, I get a little bit of advertising fee. So, you know, just for you to know, you can also search them up on Google yourself, you know. So just, you know. And yeah, so let's start this reading. So we have Cookie here. Cookie is representing this pile. Let's put him here, or Cook. I'm gonna read the quote behind it, okay? So let's see. How can you nurture your inner child? Oh, wow. With a partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. Your inner child feels a little bit alone. So what is this all about? Whew. We're going to see what this is all about. Let's do it like this. Yeah, this looks cute. So we have our BTS tarot deck. We have the Knight of Swords. That's like an angel, you know. Yeah, you wanna... I see this as inner child. Like, your inner child wants to speak the truth. It wants to speak. It wants to really come out of yourself. It's also like you have to run with your inner child. Look at this. You know, this could be you and this your inner child. It's like you're not seeing your inner child as your partner. You're seeing it as... You're hiding it probably. Let's see. But it wants to come out. It wants to express itself. You know? Your inner child wants to have an expression for itself. It wants to fight. Look at this. It's like a fighter. Your inner child is like a real fighter. It wants to express themselves. Yeah, you're hiding it. Look at this. 7 of Swords. It's like you're not even seeing your inner child. That's why it wants to come out. You need some fun in your life. You need a partnership with your inner child. 5 of Swords reversed. Yeah, your inner child feels defeated. Because it's like you're not looking at the needs of your inner child. You know, it sits in yourself. This is like a... If you would look into yourself, you would see your inner child sitting with your boys there and saying, come on, I want to come out. I want to have fun. I want to play. I want to be nurtured. I want to feel alive again. But your inner child is a fighter. They don't give up. You need to form a partnership with your inner child. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like you're kind of not looking at the needs of your partner, meaning your inner child. So let's see. I want to take this. I don't know why, because I always feel drawn to another deck, but I want to use this deck for this I want to ask what the needs of your inner child are when I see this. What are the needs of this inner child from pile 1? So we have the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, your inner child wants to be heard. Look at this, you even have a child here. And now I know why I wanted to take this pile. It's like you're this grown-up woman and you're like taking all the responsibilities and you're taking care of your business and of your work. I think you're also working too much. You need a better balance of work and playful times. Yeah, it's like they want a partnership. Look at this. It's like your inner child feels like trapped inside this, what is this? Like a palace inside your body. And, it sees you as this magician. You're working really hard. But you need to have a balance. This is not in balance. Your inner child wants a relationship with you, It's like it wants a real relationship. It wants a partnership. Yeah, that's what I see here. It's like you put it away. You forced your inner child to stay. Yeah, to stay in this palace and do their shit, Look at this. Your inner child seems to be a very, not neatly organized. And you're more like an organized person. And your inner child is probably someone chaotic a little bit. Someone a little bit chaotic. But you need to get it out, this inner child. It's like they want a relationship. You. I want to look how you can form this partnership with your inner child. But an inner child is like all the emotions and everything you had, experiences and emotions you had as a child, and also the trauma one experiences as a child, to integrate that. But I see here this relationship they want. It's like an equal relationship. You treat your inner child still as a child, like, oh my gosh, this is you in the past, but they are grown up too. You know what I mean? Like they are grown up like you too. And those are things, if they want a partnership, it is like that there are hidden treasures in your inner child, like passionate things you were passionate about, that you hide behind your body now. You hide behind, and you don't get out, but it needs to come out in order to become a better version of yourself. So I want to look with the chakra cards how you can form this partnership with your inner child. Oh my gosh, by singing. Wow, self-expression. Express yourself. Yes, as I told you, there's something hidden inside of you. Maybe a voice, maybe singing, like maybe creativity. There's something your inner child wants to express with words. Let me see. What is this self-expression all about here? It's all about talking. Ooh. It's all about expressing. What is the self-expression all about, universe? There you go. Yeah, I take this because look at this, guys. This is crazy. I don't want to take so many cards. I came more out, but I just want to take one per reading. This is a general reading, And look at this. Your inner child is not in balance. The truth is this water and fire? It's like water and fire. And the passion, this is your inner child. You still have a passion inside of you that you hide, guys. You hide that. And your inner child is fighting that. That's why you might feel a lot disturbed in your life, a lot not balanced. Because the truth is you need to balance it out. And look at this, guys. This is crazy. Look at this. 23 and 32. Oh my gosh, and the star just fell down. Oh my god. What the heck? Oh my gosh, universe is here. Oh my gosh, my star just fell down. Wow. This is crazy, guys. Oh my gosh, there's something inside of you. I just put it later. There's something inside of you, like a voice, an inner voice that needs to be spoken. It's something about your passion, guys. And you need to form this partnership. This is like a yin and yang. This is this partnership you must form. You don't need to hide behind yourself. You hide your inner child behind all the responsibilities. And you feel probably a lot of like, like you want to sleep all the time because you feel not as passionate. You don't feel this fire. And your inner child is talking to you and saying, hey, I want a partnership. I want equality. You need to get this out of yourself. Oh my gosh, you make everything like a fairy tale. Again, we have this card. This is the same card. Your inner child fights for its fairy tale because it wants its fairy tale. Your inner child wants that its fairy tale comes true. And its fairy tale is singing or expressing with your voice, something with your voice, speaking the truth. You need to express something in your heart, something with passion that brings you a fairy tale in this world. Oh my gosh, wow, this is crazy shit, guys. Wow, I love that reading. So we're gonna stop here, and I told you how to nourish your inner child, and now we move on to part 2. Bye, guys. Hi, part 2. So if you chose Taehangi, this is your pile. Look at this, he's so cute sleeping. We look at the quote at the end. We put him here. He's so cute. I have to put that star back because it came down in my last reading. I mean, if this wasn't a sign, then I don't know. So put my decoration back. So how you can nurture your inner child? Yeah, your inner child is really passionate. You need to get your passion out. It's similar like to pile 1, but here it says do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. You need to be more passionate, Your inner child is a very passionate inner child. So let's see. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, look at this. We have the Queen of Wands. That's doing what you're passionate about, Closing your eyes, looking inside of yourself, being purple. Look at this, how purple Taehangi is. It's like getting out. He gets this out of you, guys. He gets this passion out of you. And you need to listen to that. Taehangi is your how do you say, your connection to your inner child. Because you're like the Queen of Swords now, You have the swords in front of you and you're saying, well, not come closer. You're very cold. You're very, not cold in the sense cold because you're a very passionate person, but life has made you a little bit reserved, It's like you're very logical when it comes to situations in your life. And your inner child is saying, oh, well, you're too logical, I want to have passion. It's like, for example, let's make an example. It's like when you meet someone new maybe and you're single and you meet someone, you first think about everything. Is this person fitting in my life? Of course it's good to go on a logical level before you jump right into a romance. But your inner child is saying, where is this person that's like just going for it, Where's your passion if you like someone and just go for it and figure it out later, This is what you're hiding because life has made you a little bit closed off, a little bit reserved, a little bit because you got hurt in the past. But your inner child is saying, well, things like that happen. It's okay, they have to happen. This is what the universe sends you in to grow. But you need to be more passionate. You need to get this woman back. We need to get this woman back. And yeah, look at this. Judgment is all about getting something out, like out of your body. Awaken something. You need to awaken this woman here. This Taehangi you need to awaken. Your inner child says you're too logical. You have your sword all over. Like your logic is all over the place. Where is the fire? Where is the fire? So I want to take this deck. Yeah, how can you bring the fire back into your life? How can you do that? How can you bring the fire back? Well, I know you need to go a little bit out of yourself, but how can pile 2 bring the fire back into their life? And I think you're very much linked to Teangi. And Hobie is the sunshine energy, so that's why it's getting, you know, it's giving me bring the fire back. I think 2 things are enough. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Now you have all 3 queens on the table. So you're a queen. You might be an older army. Someone who's a lot experienced. You have lived a lot already. Like, that is not in a bad thing sense, you know. You have a lot of life experience. And look at this. When I see this Queen of Cups, I always think she needs to get drunk. And don't get me wrong, I don't like alcohol. I don't drink alcohol at all. But this queen here, she looks like, come on, get drunk and get freaky, you know? Isn't it what she looks like? I don't know. It's like she's pouring the water, the feelings out. It's like you have to acknowledge your feelings. You have to be stupid, you know? You know what I mean? Like you have to swim in your feelings. Like those are your feelings. You're keeping your feelings below, you know. When I see the Queen of Swords, you're not living your passion because you're always logic about that. You're not, and you need to swim in your feelings to get this out, this passion. It's like you need to see in everything, you need to see a new opportunity, you know. Look at how the fire is burning in that pentacle. I mean, that's earth energy. That's even earth. But why is earth burning? You see that? You need to see when something new comes into your life, you need to be happy for something new again. You need to, wow, this is, for example, if you meet a guy, you're like, oh my gosh, and you're like, you know, then you need to get like a teenager. You need to become like, oh my gosh, he's really interested in me and stuff like that, you know. Stuff we grown-ups don't do anymore. This is what's needed here, you know? You have to be like in love again, like a teenager. Or you have to get drunk and like make him in a relationship offer. You know what I mean? It's like you need to get really fired up here. This is inspires Jungi. And I see a tattoo here. So maybe you should get a tattoo. Get freaky. There's some kind of passionate personality inside of you put away. It's like, look at Teangi. He's like all, what is he on? It's like he's dressed up till the neck here. It's like all dressed up. He's like, you know, he's not like this where he wears a collar. Yes, you know, this is not the Teangi. This is like Teangi closed. So, and you need to be like, come on, you know, loosen up. You need to loosen up, guys. Really, your inner child is saying loosen up. So how can you loosen up? Let's look with our... I like funny what I suggest here. Get drunk. No, I'm not saying get drunk because I don't like alcohol. You can get drunk by Coke. I can get drunk by Coke. I can get even drunk by reading tarot cards. Teangi knows that. You have to change your mind, guys. It's all in the mind. And I see this here, guys. Because you are that passion person. You are the Teangi with a collar. You are that. You have a tattoo somewhere. And you hide it. You guys, you hide your tattoo. Don't do that. Show the world what you got. I mean, we're only living once. Well, at least consciousness, you know. Of course, we're living more times. And I'm happy for my next life already. I can't wait to go with Teangi to the next life. Let's see who we are there then. Hopefully not stars and fan. But, you know. Yeah, you need to get rid of this inner strength. Look at this light, what is inside of you guys. You need to crack open. Wow, this is like crazy. Look at this. Your sacred, this is your sacred chakra. What's that? Number 14 equals up to 5, which is change. Look at, you're a statue right now. You're, you know, you're doing what society wants from you. And that's okay. I mean, we all have to fit into society. We all have to play our role, especially in our job, because from that we earn the money, you know. Not many of us, like me, myself, I just did what I did, you know. I don't earn then a lot of money, you know, but I can live with it, you know. I can live and I'm happy and I'm doing what I want. I'm just doing what I want. I said F whatever wants from me. I'm just doing what I want. And you know, many of us lead this life where you know, you have to be a certain personality, or because people want you to be like this, you know, and you're keeping the strength up, because I think a lot of people hurt you in the past because you were that passionate. You probably experienced as the child, as that's what your inner child is, very passionate. And you probably, by growing up, you experienced so much you know, bull S, that you just shut that off because you said that just brings me not good things. So, but now you're wiser, guys. You don't use that inner child to do stupid stuff. You don't use your passion to do stupid stuff. You don't go out and, you know, let's say, do drugs, for example. That's stupid, you know. You're grown up. You know what to do now with your passion. You can use it for doing another job that makes you happy. You can use it for starting a project, starting creativity, starting with fire, something. Start a project with the boys. Be creative. Get something out of you. Your inner child waits for that, okay? Crack yourself open. Look at this. You're beautiful, and the world needs to see the real you, not this thingy here, the statue. And the key to that lies in your mind. You just have to change your mindset. You need to be flexible, and you need to be open, more open. Okay? That's all you need to do. And then, I mean, then the real personality comes out of you. And that's so beautiful, because we need to balance out our inner child. Otherwise, we suppress it, and it comes out with a bang. And that's not good, you know? Imagine later in life it comes out with a bang. And you just strip naked on the streets, you know, that's not good, for example. Not good. So just work on doing that stuff now, and nourishing your inner child now and learning that, okay? So part 2, that was a funny thing here. So I hope I could help you guys, and yeah, see you again. Bye, guys. Oh shit, I forgot. I want to read my Tangi quote. See, you're sleeping on your talents. You're sleeping on your passion. That's why he's sleeping around here. He's sleeping around. You help me relive my childhood. Ah, King of Swords, yeah. You're this sword, and look at this, King and Queen of Swords. This is like being a statue, like a big statue. Like you have all this passion inside of you, and it's like, look at this, the lolly is cracked. The lolly needs to be revived. Okay? Whatever this means for you. But it means to pour, get drunk. Okay, guys, so I hope I could help you. That's it for part 2. Bye, guys. So, hi, guys. Hi, part 3. This is your reading if you chose Hobie Hope. You need sunshine in your life. I bet there's coming out some sunshine you need as your inner child. So what do you need to do to nourish your inner child? So let's see. You need to have trust. You're not trusting. Okay, what it says, leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. So your inner child has knowledge you don't have. Your inner child is much more courageous than you are. You are afraid of making the next move. So let's see what this is all about. We put the unicorn there. Is it a unicorn? Yeah. Or a unicorn with wings. It's not a unicorn, is it? No, it's a horse with wings. It's a Pegasus. A Pegasus is all about air energy. Yeah. Imagination, communication. And right there we have the 7 of Cups reversed. It's like you're screaming, your inner child, not you, your inner child is screaming, Okay, I tell you something else. You're screaming, save me. Because this is what we see. This is what you're saying. You're thinking you're totally not fine, You're saying, oh my gosh, save me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just need to be saved. By whomever. Just send me someone in universe and save me. That's what you're saying. Okay? And don't come at me because I'm laughing, because I think it's funny, because actually who you are totally fine. You know? And your inner child is saying this to you. Your inner child knows a lot more than you. Your inner child is saying, well, look at you. You're fine. Look at everything you have. Look around your life. You can move forward. You don't have to wait. You're fine. You're beautiful. You have everything you need. Dream of a better life. Why don't you dream of a better life? Why don't you use your imagination? Why don't you leap? Why don't you fly? It's like you're standing there and you're looking, oh my gosh, I need to be saved. But actually you don't need to be saved. You are so fine. You have everything. So if hobby is your bias, you have the most beautiful sunshine in the world that's helping you flying. So your inner child is saying, well, you're fine. You know, trust it. Trust me. I'm telling you, you're fine. It's like you don't listen to your inner child. You don't listen to your inner voice. You know, we all have this inner voice inside of us. You're not listening to that. You're thinking, no, this can't be true. No, I'm not fine. I'm not fine. Because we have the lovers reversed. It's like you're not listening. This is like, let's take Taeyangi as the inner child. One of those guys here, one of our cuties is the inner child. Let's take Taeyangi as your inner child. Because he's looking at save me. This is your inner child saying, well, why does she need to be saved? She's fine. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at myself. I love it when Big T is talking through me. You probably go like, what is wrong with her, you know? Nothing. It's just spirit talking through me. Look at the colors. Isn't it the same color, guys? Yeah. You turned your back on your inner child and you're saying, look at this, it's raining here. It's raining. So you think you stand in the rain and you don't even listen to your inner child that actually you are not standing in the rain. It's like you are the barrier, what keeps you holding... how do you say? You are the barrier that keeps you from moving forward. Because you're not seeing that actually you are the most beautiful person. And this is what needs to happen, you know. Your inner child is saying, well, if you don't listen to me, you know, this tower will crash down by itself. Because all you have to do, look at all these birds. Those are your thoughts. And your thoughts are like these black crows creeping to you and saying, oh, you're not fine, you know, you have not tickets for BTS. You have no beautiful boy on your side. You're single. You have, I don't know, whatever you're saying. Those are thoughts, you know, and you have to stop your thoughts. Or let's take other thoughts. I have those thingies too. My thoughts are like, why do you think, Purple, that you are his twin flame when all those girls out there come and tell you they are his twin flame too? Why do you think you are his twin flame? And then my inner child goes, well, we get the information. We talk to the angels. We talk to Big Tay. We get feathers when we want. And then the birds come, well, that's just coincidence. Everyone can say this. That's not true. You know? It's like those things you have to stop. Because they're coming in everyone's life. You know, that's normal. Every one of us has a mindset that's bringing those issues up that you're not trusting yourself, okay? And when I see here, it's Taeyangi standing on there. And this is your inner child. You must merge, and this is a beautiful metaphor what I see here. Beautiful, because those two cards are actually the same. And I could cry right now. I could really cry. This is like the same energy. This is like Taeyangi, your inner child standing and wanting to jump. And you must merge. You must merge with this inner child of yours. And you must run. Leap into the unknown. You must run and jump. This is the feeling you need to get. You must merge within your inner child. And you must know you can trust yourself. You can fly. You can fly. You can jump from the tower. You don't drown. You will fly. Okay, guys, I want to use this tarot deck for this card. How can you find the courage to jump from the tower? Let's see what the cards are saying. How can you merge with your inner child? And we have the world. Look at this, the world. You are not two separate things. You are the world. You know, you are the world. This is just a beautiful card. It means you are whole. You are whole. Let's put it here. You are whole. You are your inner child. Your inner child is you. And I want to put this card, I turn it around. Because you're fine. Okay? You're fine. You have all the tools it needs. The world says you're balanced out. You have all the tools that needs to manifest the most beautiful life you can have. Let's see how to integrate that inner child. How to integrate that inner child. Yeah. Oh my God. You need to open your solar plexus. Means you open it by doing, look at all the colors also match. You see this? You need to integrate. You need to integrate your self-esteem. What is this self-esteem all about? This wanted to come out and I want to take it. Oh my gosh, it's yellow too. Yeah, look at this, self-mastery. It's like you need to see that you have everything. This is the same like the world card. The self-mastery, the unification of the inner child of your, the solar plexus is all about confidence, self-love, self-worth and pride. You need to find this, guys. This is what is missing my pile. And who's the sunshine? Who is the sunflower sunshine? And who always has the sunflowers? That's Tehangi, that's your inner child. And who unites this, the sunshine that's behind her? That's our Hobie Hope, right? That's our Hobie Hope. So you need just to find the self-esteem inside of yourself, guys. And this means, you know, the self-mastery. This is the most important thing for you. This is, you need to work on this. And when you work on this, you balance out. I think the only chakra blocked in your system is the solar plexus, the self-esteem. And you unblock it not by, I don't know, by watching unblocking videos on YouTube. You do that by finding self-esteem. If you more and more trust yourself, if you more and more do things that you're not used to, you know, and you see that things work out. You must do things that bring you confidence. For example, go out with your friends, go celebrating, you know, make the first move on a guy. You must do things that that you would normally not do. And then you see, wow, it works, you know, I have all the tools I need inside of myself. And then you become more self-esteemed, you become more self-confident, and then you balance out your chakra. That's how you balance out chakras. You must do the things that a chakra stands for. And this chakra stands for confidence, self-love, self-worth. So listen to our Hobie Hope and find your self-love, okay, guys? And it says, you drop other plans when I need you. Yeah. Your inner child is like really saying, I need you to merge with you. Also the Four of Pentacles, it's like keeping close to your heart, keeping it close. You have this inner child that needs you close to your heart. And you need to trust that. You need to trust your inner child because your inner child knows you're fine. And if you embrace your inner child with self-esteem and you trust it, you say, yes, I can do that, then you trust your inner child, right? And then you can move forward and you will see, you will fly. Those are the most beautiful cards here on the table. Look at this. I love that reading. I really love that reading. Tell me, guys, in the comments if you loved that too, you know? It's so beautiful. So that's all I'm having for my pile 3. Now we're going to pile 4. Bye, guys. So hi, next pile. This is my Junie pile. So we want to see how you can nurture your inner child. All the piles were already so wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So let's see how you can nurture your inner child. Wow. You need to have hope, guys. It says, stay positive. The world is behind you. Look up to the light. It's like you're very sad right now, you know? Let's see what this is all about. But for me, it feels like you're not having hope for your life at all. You're not having hope for a better life. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah. What's this, guys? We have the Nine of Wands reversed. I see Jiminy here, and I know this is from Spring Day. This is when he puts his shoes down and he puts his shoes on this tree, which means he's giving up. Like the shoes on the tree, for me, this is a sign of losing hope, being depressed. Why is this guy? Why, guys? Why are you so not? Why are you so doubting? Why are you not hopeful? I want to ask the tarot also. But it's like your inner child is seeing you giving up on them. This is like your inner child, you giving up. It's like you need to, your inner child is saying you need to get the epiphany. The High Priestess reversed is you have everything inside of yourself. Your inner child is inside of yourself. And here is epiphany and love yourself. So you need to see. You need to love yourself. You need to get the epiphany to love yourself. Yeah. Because you're the king of destroyer. It's like, look at this. It's like you want to put fire everywhere. Look at this Gemini sitting on his throne and saying, well, if nothing works out, look at all these bad thoughts here. I put this on this card. I edited like this. Because it's like you're sitting there and you're having all these bad thoughts. And you're saying, well, it's all machinery. Nothing is working out. My life is just growing in the wrong direction. It's nothing that I can fix. I'm hopeless, you know. It's like this, and you're like spitting fire everywhere because you're so sad inside of yourself that your inner child is really sad. It's like it's saying, look at this horse, a unicorn. It's like your inner child saying, oh my gosh, what's going on? Why is she not looking at me? I'm here. I'm the white horse. Look, this unicorn is white. It's white. It's not black. White is the masculine energy. White is the sun. There is the sun and the masculine energy inside of you. And I feel like it's like you're giving more focus to your feminine energy. And your feminine energy is the receptive energy. And because you're not receiving anything in your life, because your life is actually saying you need to bring out the masculine side. You need some action in your life right now. And because that's not happening, because you don't look at your inner child, you're just sitting there. And, you know, we want to be true here in this tarot. On this tarot channel, I want to be true with you guys. And I'm telling you how I see it and how it is. You know, how the universe puts me in front of me. And I'm seeing here you're on the verge of giving up. Because you're thinking nothing is coming into my life. I want to know what this is all about, inner child. Tell me. What is this all about? Why is she so hopeless? It's you contemplating. Look at Juni. It's like even this card. Yeah, nothing is moving. Why is she so sad? Look at this. You're very defensive. Look. Again, the Nine of Wands. It's like you're giving up and you're defending yourself. You're like standing there and you think everyone will come at you. You're thinking everyone will come at you. And wants to kill you, you know, because of the, here, the what is it? Oh gosh, I'm not good at animals. Is this a puma? Panther? Like there are like people hunting the panther, and you're like thinking everyone hunts you. And look at this. I see pumpkin here. Why is this guy hanging there? It's like this guy is hanging on the tree. Nothing is happening, you know. Something happened on Halloween. I don't know. Something happened last October. Something, guys, happened last October, and I don't know what it is, but something happened in your life last October. I see all the pumpkins hanging here. Something not nice happened last October, and you still have this feeling inside of yourself that something happened and you need to defend yourself. And here we have the pirate. The pirate is running away with all the money. So I think, yeah, it's like you're afraid that everyone is stealing something from you. I don't know what you're afraid that. That's why you defend yourself. You think some people stealing from you, maybe your time, maybe your money, maybe your self-worth, but you're thinking people stealing you away from you, and that's why you're just hanging there and you're on the verge of giving up. You're saying, no, this is not going into the right direction, you know. You're saying to yourself, I just want to spit fire. This is the defending position here. You're very eager to defend yourself. Aww, this is not good. Let's see how you can bring that hope out. This is the most important thing in this pile 4. You're very hopeless. Aww, I'm glad you came to my channel. We're helping you here, okay? You're safe with us. You're safe with the boys. Please listen to all the songs from our boys. Please, if Junie is your bias, please look at Junie. Please listen to his inspiring speeches. We always feel sad someday, but you're like on the verge of, you're like not trusting everyone. It's like you don't trust anyone. You think everyone will steal and is a pirate. How can this person bring hope back? Yeah, look at this. You have it inside of yourself. The universe is saying they sent you inside. This is the card, the 4 and 1 equals change again. So change will come. This is saying you're a soul. Look at this. You're a soul. You have connection to the universe. You see this here? She's connected to the universe. Can I have one more card? What this intuition is all about? Okay, it fell down. I want to get it. Ugh. Yeah, guys. Okay, the universe wants to say that, okay, with that, guys, this is the plaque. This is not related to a chakra. That's overall energy, okay? So what the universe is saying, that you're a soul being. You decided to go on earth to learn this journey. You signed up for this, okay? Before you incarnated, you told the universe, I want to learn. I'm here on earth to learn. That's why those situations come into your life, you know? And the universe is saying, you're a soul that wants to learn. You want to ascend. You want to do a lot of tasks in this life. And you need to trust the universe. They bring you only the stuff in you can handle. They don't bring you in the stuff you cannot handle. You are a strong person. You have guidance, guys. There are angels and ancestors watching over you. And you need to be aware that you're just a soul. You are a soul being. That means you experience all these hardships just to make you grounded, guys. And what you need here is the number 4. You're not stable in yourself because you're like flying in the air. Look at this. You're not on the ground. You're hanging on the tree, but you're not the tree yourself. You need to become this tree. You need to become this tree to ground and to root yourself. And then you're not hanging around anymore, because as long as you're hanging, you're like on the verge of giving up and you're constantly defending your position, and you think everyone wants to rob something from you. But actually it's not like this, guys. You need to love yourself first. You need to get this epiphany, and your inner child is helping you. Your inner child is the clue, because this is the white unicorn. The inner child is the hope. Okay? And you need to listen to your inner child. You have gotten the awareness now that you're a soul being. You're here, you signed up for this. You know, you want to grow. A tree grows. A tree grows over long periods also of not having water. Okay? A tree is very stable in itself. And this is what you need to become. You need to see that what happened to you, like in October, as I said, because I see something happened in October 2019, last year maybe. You need to leave that in the past. And you need to say, well, why should I give up? Why? You know, there is all these pink around me. There is pink water. There is pink a pink moon here. There is pink clouds. There is love there. But you need to start with yourself. You need to look at your inner child. Your inner child is in there. Your inner child is waiting to get out. You know? This is very important, guys. So let's look what Junie is saying. You make my heart beat. Yeah. You need to find, guys, if you find something that makes your heart beat, this is gone. You need to find something that makes your heart beat. And this is like, you need to find something you love. Something you want to give your loving cup to. This could be one of our guys, you know, that you really fall in love. If it is one of our guys, please love him. Please find that love for our cutie inside of you. Watch videos, you know, this really helps. That's why they're here for, you know. And use Junie. Junie said it himself on the in one of the videos, you know. He said, please use us to love yourself. And that's what's here, the epiphany. Please use Junie. That's why he's on the picture. Use Junie or one of our guys, whoever is your bias, whoever you are drawn to, whoever you fall in love with. Use them to love yourself. Use them to find your inner child. You will find it, okay? But do that, guys. It's not giving up. Not giving up is not an option. Giving up on life and becoming like this unpassionate or like how you say that, when you're not passionate anymore about nothing in life. We don't do this here on my channel. We're passionate. We're passionate people here. You know? We're learning to be passionate. We're living our passion. We're loving our boys. And no matter who tells us we're delulu, who cares? You know? This love makes us so much stronger. This love is like bringing so much passion out of us. Why should we care if others say, well, if you love Junie as much as you do, then it's delulu? No. Okay? No, this love is energy, and if we love, we send them our energy, so they can get as much loving energy as they want. You know, we're all sending our loving energy to them, and please do that. Use the boys to love yourself. Find some passion. Find something you love. Fall in love with someone else. You know, do something that makes you fall in love with life again. This is the clue here. Then you will find hope. Okay, then you will find your inner child again. And then everything, your whole life will turn around. I hope I could help you guys. This was a very passionate, how do I say, a very passionate talking from me, okay? So, next pile. Bye, guys. So, let's move on to the next pile. Woo woo! And we have Singularity Tangy. Woo woo! Happy, happy, and all the purple hearts. Look at this. I found purple hearts. I love it. Woo. I just love it. I love my Bora hair hearts. Bora hair hearts all over. I wonder if one day I speak Korean. Hopefully Tang teaches me. Because, I mean, I speak 3 languages already. But right now I cannot learn a 4th one because I'm so involved with my tarot channel. I think this healing is much more important, but we'll see. I already studied the alphabet, so I know the letters, but nothing more. So Tangi, hopefully you will teach me one day if you watch this. Me and my mutuals, we go to lessons to you then. So let's see how you can nurture your inner child. Pile 5, right? But I don't know. I don't remember. Oh gosh, look at this. It says prepare for your life partner. The romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. It's like your inner child wants to be like you should be a mother to your inner child. Look this. This is like a mother personality, and your inner child is like your child. It's like all the transformation occurs when you love your inner child like a mother. So let's see what your inner child wants from you. Yeah, look at this. It's like the Queen of Cups. So you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I rather feel that your inner child, look at all these butterflies. We have butterflies here, we have butterflies here. Look at the colors. Your inner child wants that you fall in love again, you know. It wants that you relive this joy of happiness, this love, this love of loving, being happy. Um, yeah. And I think right now you're still sleeping on, it's like your inner child wants to wake you up, and wants to say, um, I have the feeling with this card and this card, because the Queen of Cups is like a mother personality, and your inner child wants to be awakened, because this is sleeping on, and this is the mother card, and here also we have the Page of Swords. It's like a child. The page is like, it can mean different things, but here in this scenario, I feel you need to awaken to nourish your inner child as if it would be a child, and you nourish it, you're like the mother to your inner child. You go there and you kiss Tianyi and say, come on baby, wake up, I love you, what do you want today, what do you want to do today, being like a mother to your, I don't know how to be a mother is, because I don't have a child, but I can imagine, it's I be a mother to my inner child too. So let's see what's going on here. What is this all about? Why is this person not nurturing, or what is needed here? Why does this inner child wants to be nurtured as like a mother? Why you should be like a mother to your inner child? Again, you're too strict. Your inner child wants not a strict mom. Yeah. Your inner child wants not a strict mom. Yeah, look at this. It's like the Wheel of Fortune means everything is destined in life, And your inner child knows that for you, there's so much more destined, but your inner child needs to come out more. And your inner child only comes out when you are like a mother, and you look at all the talents you have inside, and you can bring out, and you can strengthen, okay? Your inner child wants that you look at yourself, which talents are still sleeping, with your inner child, because your inner child is sleeping. It wants that you wake it up like a mother, and like a mother nurture your child. Look, what talents does your inner child have? What can we do? What is it that we have different than other people? And then you can manifest. Look at this. It's like you look at all these talents that are in you, and then, look at this. Then all the power happens, and you have all the tools to manifest the life you want. You have all the tools to manifest whatever you want. But you need to wake up your inner child. Otherwise, you cannot manifest whatever you want, because it's a unity. It's a unity. And I think here it's all about love, because you're singularity. Your inner child, your singularity. You're alone, you're single probably. And your inner child wants that you have a bond with your inner child, but you also find love again. I think this is all about love. And your inner child is saying, well, your loving partner is waiting for you, but you need to unite with me first as your child to bring out the qualities to manifest your partner. Because right now you are this Queen of Swords. You're like very logic. This is like almost like pile one. You're very logic, like very, you're not like a mother. The Queen of Swords is not a mother personality. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles are mother personalities in tarot. I don't see the Queen of Swords as mother. This is someone who owns a business. This is someone who, who has all the responsibilities, who knows her worth. I'm not saying a mother doesn't know her worth, don't take me wrong. I know, and I just mean, it's hard for me even to talk in English sometimes. But I mean, like, the Queen of Swords is someone who takes care of business, The Queen of Swords is a very logic person, not like a mother personality. So when this comes out in tarot, I know it's, in this scenario here, it means you're too strict on yourself. You're too strict. You're too strict to your inner child. Your inner child doesn't feel like a child. It feels like you're restricting your inner child. Okay? Your inner child wants to come out. Your inner child wants to sparkle. Look at this. It just wants to sparkle. There are more things. It wants to be a child. I think even you have your inner child, you treat it like a business person, you know? Like sometimes you can come out and sometimes not. It's like you're too strict. You're like, you have to be playful with your inner child. That's why your inner child went sleeping again. It goes like, no, as long as there is no mom, I'm not waking up. Even Cook is here on sleeping. See all these feathers here? It's like he's sleeping without his pillow, as we know of Cook. Okay, so let's see how you can wake up your inner child. How can this pile wake up their inner child, universe? How? How can they wake it up? With money. Yeah. You see this? You are very much only focused on this. And here the fishes mean feelings for me. You need to not care about, I know it's hard to say because you're the Queen of Swords. You're very logic right now. You care about, you have to take care right now of business, That means right now the times are hard and you just close off your inner child because you have to take care of business. Meaning you have to take care of your job. You have to take care that money comes in, that you can survive, okay? But your inner child is saying, you're doing this too much. You need to look at the Pisces, the fishes. The fishes are emotions. You need to swim, You need to let emotions through. Let's see how you can do that. What's this fishes all about? What's those fishes all about? Yeah. Abundance. I think you're a very abundant person. It could be that you earn a lot of money and that your abundance is evolved around money and things. That you are very much, you care for money and that you have, look at this, twice abundance. It's very important for you to have enough. It's very important for you to work your way up. Career-wise, I think you're very much right now focused on your career and you forget to play. That's what's happening here, I think. And that's why your inner child goes sleeping. Because you're the Queen of Swords. You're taking care of business now. You're not playing around. You're not the Queen of Cups, like the nurturing mom of your inner child. You say, well, we have to survive. I have to take care of business. I have to, if you are a teenager, you go to school every day and you do your schoolwork and you're not playing around. And if you are in college, you're studying right hard, and you're doing 5 jobs beside your studying. This is like you're working really hard on a stable life later, and that's very good. I like that, guys, that's good. But you need to not let your inner child sleep as much because then it breaks out sometime. And if an inner child breaks out, guys, you don't want to have this. Because then you let loose. And if you let loose when you're older in life, it's not that good, because then you have much more responsibility. So, you need to find a balance too in this pile here. You need to wake up your inner child, be like a mother, and also do things that, that relax you, make you happy, and like give you love. Give yourself love, Flirt a little bit with people. Go out, manifest the life you want, but not only with money and abundance. You need to cherish relationships, with friends, with partner. This is what you need to do because you're feeling like very, very much singularity. That's why this card is here, This is how you're feeling a lot. And you need to wake up this love inside of yourself. Here, you promise to never let me go. That's like a child saying, 2 of Cups. You need to love your child like a mom. This is like a soulmate bond, like a bond. This is exactly the beloved card. You promise to never let me go. This is what your inner child is saying. Because right now you're only concentrated and focused on grounding and making money, having abundance, working on your base chakra. But your heart chakra, the loving chakra, is much needed. You need to love yourself. You need to promise your inner child, no, I won't let you go. I wake you up. You are my inner child. We do something together, Manifest childhood dreams again. Go out, have fun with friends. Do what you loved to do when you were a child. Do things like that. It will make your inner child happy and it will bring you more in balance, guys, okay? That's all what I'm having. Bye, guys. So, hi, pile 6, I think it is. Hi, pile Tiangi Engine. We look at the quote later. So, I have all my purple hearts here. It's so cute. So, what can you do to nourish your inner child? Let's see. We have expansion. Wow, look at this. We have the Pegasus again. We had the Pegasus in today in one of the piles. But it said, spread your wings and soar, share your message and shine your light, show the world what you're made of. This is expansion, meaning you've worked very hard on something and you should spread a message. Your inner child is ready to spread messages, you know. This is just not only loving your child. You love your own child, I see that. But your child wants to break out. Your child is saying, well, you need to tell the world, you know. Your child wants to fly. Your child wants to fly. I think you nourish your child already in a good... I think your inner child is in a good space. Let's see what this is all about. So we have here the Chariot reversed. This is taking a break. Right now, it's like... For your inner child, it's like too boring, you know? I have the feeling that, you know, you have your inner child in balance right now, but you're not soaring to the highest heights. It's like you're keeping it low, you know, and your inner child wants to fly. It's like, oh my gosh, is this boring here? You know, you're like doing the same stuff with your inner child all the time. It's like when you, how can I say an example? It's like when you like to rest and you like to watch movies for keeping in balance, and this makes you happy because you love to watch, let's say, fairy tale movies because it reminds you of your childhood. And when you're stressed from work, you just lay down and you watch fairy tale movies, you know, and you do that all the time. What do I know? You just watch Netflix. Let's say watch Netflix because this keeps you... it reminds me of your childhood because you watched a lot of Netflix maybe with your parents and it brought the stress out of your life, you know. But your inner child is saying, well, you know, I don't want to watch Netflix all my life. I want expansion. I want something more. Your inner child wants to fly because, you know, your inner child is ready to do something with passion, you know. It's like, you see this lolly here and I added smoke on it. I don't know why I did it. Well, I know. Because there's fire burning inside of your inner child. There's smoke coming out because there's fire. So your inner child, the page also represents, it says, do it with passion or nothing at all. So your inner child wants to live the passion like immediately. Like, I think you're doing the same exact stuff all the time. You're not sharing it with the world. That's what I think. Like, if you have a childhood dream, like becoming maybe a singer, and you sing all the time, and you sing all the time, and you practice at home, you're doing that, and your inner child is happy with that because you're working on that, you know, and you're trying to get the passion out of yourself, the inner child out of yourself. That's what makes you happy. You bring it out of yourself. But you're not doing it in a big way. You're not going on stage and showing what you can do, you know, because you're afraid. You're afraid to fly. And your inner child says, well, we're ready, you know. Don't be boring. Let's do this, you know. Look at this. It's like your inner child wants to fly. Your inner child wants to be in the clouds. Look at this. Oh, this is even the same color from the Pegasus. That's so cool. It's like your inner... Ooh, oh my gosh, that was confirmation. It's like your inner child is saying, yes, we want to soar. Yes, we want to go out. Yes, let's do this. Let's go on stage, you know. Let's see. Let's see what your inner child wants. What does the inner child want? Again, we have the Chariot. Look at this. This is exact the same card. It's like moving forward, moving and finding the strength. The dragon is for me the strength. And here's the Magician on it. The Magician is the power manifester. Look at this. There's a Magician on the Chariot. In no tarot deck, there's a Magician on the deck. It's always someone else on the Chariot, but not a Magician. And here it's a power manifester. So your inner child says, get yourself up and let's go, you know. Let's become famous. Yeah. wants to destroy the boringness, like the usualness. You do something every day the same, and your inner child is saying, no, we want to expand. We want, and I get the card that fell down. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. Your inner child wants that the passionate angel is coming. Look at this. It's like look at this passionate angel. This looks very nice. Huh. This is like Big Tay coming and bringing like passion. Wow. And it's the death card. Death is not something bad in tarot, you know. Death is in tarot, it's transformation. It's meaning you need to transform. You need to bring the passion. Look at this. It's like this is when the angel's coming and he's like kissing her. Like, come on. We need to soar. This is what your inner child wants. Your inner child has very many fairy tales. Like, look at this. Your inner child wants to really soar the world, you know. It really wants to destroy the old and get in with the new. Wow. Your inner child wants to be in love, guys. Like, really flying. And you probably feel that inside of yourself. You feel an urge to become famous or to become someone known. I don't know, but this is like an urge to become famous, and it's like an urge that you're in prison somehow. That's how you must feel in real life, you know. In real life, yeah. Right now, you know, you feel like you want to burn everything down and get a new life, and this guy comes in and kisses you and burns you with passion, and you want to be famous and whatever. This is how I'm feeling when I see this inner child wants to fly away, wants to go into the world and fly in the clouds and live the passion and not be stagnant. Wow. Really cool. So I think you have already a good vibe. So I think you already have a good way of communicating with your inner child. But your inner child is like breaking out. Your inner child is like crazy. Like you probably also need to stop your inner child a little bit. That's what you're doing here. I think that's why you're just watching Netflix maybe. Because you're feeling you have this urge to come out inside of yourself. But you need to nourish that, you know, guys. Maybe you're born to be famous. I don't know. This is like how our boys feel. Guys, now I want to say it, you know, this is how our boys feel when they cannot go on stage. It's like, I need to go on stage. I need to be with army. You know, this feeling of that they miss out on something? That's what you're having. This is exactly the feeling you're having. So let's see how you can bring that out, because that's a hard task. It's like you're nourishing already your inner child, but your inner child wants to be famous. So how can this person nourish her inner child? Let's see. How is this inner child here nourished? How can she... You need to follow your inner child like a dog, like a companion. Look at this. Sharing and receiving the love from your inner child. This is like you need to be the dog. It's like in your heart chakra. You need to open up your heart chakra. Let me see. I think you're closing off your heart a lot because you think it's, what is this urge inside of myself, you know? Why is this dog here? Why is this love here? Meditation. Look at this fire. Oh my God. It's like, okay. Guys, you know what a dog is? A dog is a companion. You know what a dog is? My English is very nice today. But you see what a dog is? A dog is a companion. So what you need to be, your inner child knows exactly what it wants. I see this inner child as being very strong. You have to be careful that you're not getting arrogant. You know, this is a personality here we're having when they become famous, because they're born to be famous. You're born to be famous, guys. You're born to soar. You're born to expand. You're born to fly. I see that here. You're born to transform. Your inner child knows exactly what you want. But later in life, when you are famous, when you made it, you need to nourish your inner child in the other way, like what you're doing now, you know, watching Netflix and bringing it a little bit down, that you don't get too arrogant, you know. This is the danger here. But because I see here you're not famous yet, I don't think so. Well, it could be, then you know what to do with your inner child, but I think your inner child wants to expand, wants to become bigger. So what you need to do in it, if I get this as an advice, then you need to listen to your inner child like a dog listens to the owner, you know? It's like your inner child knows the way, and you need to meditate. Maybe you can talk with your inner child, because there's a lot of fire in you. I see it here again. It's a lot of fire. And this fire wants to come out. This fire wants to come out, you know. And it's like you need to accept it, your inner child, like a dog accepts what their owner want. You know, a dog is like moving along, coming with you, accompanying you, you know. That's what you need to do. You need to accompany your inner child, and then you roar, then you soar, you know, then you go up. Because right now your inner child is following you, but it's like inside of you, it's like burning, you know, because you're trying to keep it low. But you can do that when you're famous, you know. You can try to keep it low, but you need to burn. We have fire, fire, fire. You need to find the fire inside of yourself, guys, and you are born for something great, guys. You need to spread your wings and fly. So let's see the quote, what it's saying. Aww, I can picture our future, see? Your inner child knows exactly the way. So you need to follow your inner child this time around, okay? This is like the mindset, and the two birds, it's like the lovers. It's like your inner child knows the way. You need to follow it, you know, like a dog. The dog is a cute example. It's like a cute metaphor of how to know how to follow your inner child, you know? So it's very beautiful. I think very beautiful. I hope you make it, guys. You must tell me. Maybe your biases are Taeyangi and Jin. Maybe you embody the same energy, you know. Very beautiful. So follow your inner child, and when you become famous, tell us. Okay, bye guys. So hi, so you're my last pal. So if you chose Gemini and Hobie, this is your reading. Last pal for today. This reading was very cool about the inner child. So how can you nurture your inner child? Today is Children's Day in Korea, in South Korea. So that's why we're doing this reading. And we have compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Wow. So your heart chakra is a little bit out of balance, I think. And you need to have compassion with your inner child. So let's see. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, look at this. You're bored of life. When I see this cook, I always have to laugh. I mean, he's looking like, oh, this is funny. Life is funny. Life is boring. I don't know what is happening. Why did what did this happen to me? Why am I not moving along? It's like you're feeling stagnant a little bit. Yeah, look at this. You're feeling bound to something, guys. Look at this Gemini. You're feeling bound. It's like you're not seeing. Look at this. I edited with stars. You're not seeing the hope. You're not seeing the stars. You're like a little bit, This is like the pile when you're boring. Not when you're boring, when you're bored. Sorry, not you're boring. Yeah. Nothing is moving. You're like sitting around at home. Maybe in quarantine. I mean, we must sit at home in lockdown. But yeah, maybe it's like this for a long time going on, I see here. And it's like, this is how also your inner child, because those are the cards for my inner child. So your inner child is feeling like you're not doing anything for your inner child, you know. Your inner child is bored. It feels like as if you don't see it. And it's like waiting till you get it, you know. It's like waiting till you come and get your inner child. And look at the cards. I edited like it looks very old. The card. So your inner child is like sitting there and waiting for like a long time. And it's like getting bored, you know. It's like saying, come on, have compassion with me. Do something with me. Let's see what your inner child wants. Because your inner child is bored. Your inner child wants something. What does this inner child want here? What does this inner child want? What does this inner child want? Wasn't there something turning around? Oh, I thought I saw. Okay. Why is this inner child so bored? What is the viewer not seeing? It really wants to charge forward, guys, so we want to see. So we have here the Chariot. This is all about movement. This is manifesting their dreams, about being strong. So your inner child is holding the dragons in for a long time, like being strong and waiting for you that you make their dreams come true, you know? You see this? And it really wants to come out. This looks like a criminal. I can't help myself. Look at this card. It doesn't look like the King of Swords. It looks like a criminal. It's up this this inner child wants to be like, look at this. It's like if we're waiting longer, your inner child becomes a criminal because it really wants to move, guys. Your inner child is bored. You need to find compassion for your inner child. Your inner child is sitting there and waiting. Look at this. It wants to move. It's sitting there and waiting. It already has a mask on. It's dressed up already for doing something bad, guys. Yeah. Okay. Now I got it. It's like, okay. It's like your inner child is sitting. We have two kings sitting. This is your inner child, because I asked, what does your inner child want? Your inner child is bored because you are not compassionate. Forgiveness will set you free. Set the light in yourself and others. I think in your past you did something like this, and the devil here, you did something with your inner child with some kind of passion where you are you feel shame about this. You did something as a child that was not supposed to be done, okay? Because your inner child is how do you say? Your inner child is someone who really is passionate, you know? They want to come out. It's like they have a lot of thoughts and they want to come out. You have an inner child. This means you are like a personality that you keep a lot of stuff inside. Like if you want to let it live it loose, you would really live it loose, you know? It's like you're going to extremes when you live it loose. And that's why you put it away. It's like you shut yourself down. Because in the past, I don't know how old you are, but for me this looks like in the past you did something really passionate and this was not supposed to be done. You know? I don't have an example because there are all kind of things, but you did something you are ashamed of now. Like you don't even talk about this from your past because you did something that was not good. You know, not good. And you're ashamed of this because you changed. And you locked the side of you. You locked the side of you completely down. It's like you don't forgive yourself, you know? Forgiveness will set you free. Be gentle with yourself. Set the light in yourself and others. It's like you need to illuminate yourself that your inner child also has a good side. It's like you always see this inner child as something in the past, what you did, and you shut it down and you don't look at it again. You don't look at it again. And your inner child sits there waiting inside of yourself and, you know, is a really passionate personality. How do you say? It's part of your personality, but you're really passionate. Very extreme. You are a person that goes for extremes. You go for extremes. And that's why you shut it down, because you said, well, no, I don't want this side of me. So I shut it down. But you cannot really completely shut out your shadow side. You cannot. And if your shadow side is part of your inner child, you know, you need to nourish that. You need to somehow combine that in your life. Otherwise, you will fail. Because look at him. This is like your inner child. If he comes out, I mean, he will do bad stuff again, you know. Not bad stuff, but stupid stuff, you know. I don't know what you did in the past, but you did something you are ashamed of. that something that is not seen good in society. Okay, I don't see exactly what you did because this is a general reading. It can be anything, but that's why you shut it off. You shut it down. You said no more, not this side of me. I keep it closed. But this is how your actually inner child looks like. It's like this King of Wands. It's like a very passionate person. The King of Wands is very passionate, knows exactly what he wants, and he's about to get it. And if he doesn't get it, he will become this King of Swords. It's like with a big sword. Look at this. I mean, he has his sword down and he's fine with waiting. And he says, well, if I get my time, if I get a little bit of time in the life that is combined with it, then I'm fine. But here it's like if you shut it off completely, this will grow. And this for me looks like a bandit, like how do you say this? Like a pirate. Like, I'm going to get it anyway. If you shut me down, I'm coming out. And I told you, it's not good when the inner child is coming out when you don't integrate it. I mean, then you do things like that again. The devil, that's like, yeah. The devil is this one here. You need to give time and compassionate and forgiving to what happened to your inner child in the past, okay? And you need to nurture it. And if you have a very passionate side of yourself or things that you really acknowledge inside of yourself and that make you, the inner child also makes up a person. And for example, if you are a person that goes to extremes, well, try to go into the other extreme also and try to not go into the extreme, but try to integrate a little bit of that in your life, whatever this was, whatever you go into extremes. I don't know how to do an example. I'm trying to find an example for that because what is it? Well, I don't know. You must apply that for yourself. But I know what you mean. This guy goes to extremes. And that's why you shut it completely off, because in the past you've gone to extremes. And it's like you have to integrate it a little bit, that this guy gets a little bit attention, but not as much. That your inner child gets attention, but not as much. So you don't go to extremes again, okay? But you need to nourish this. Your inner child loves to go to extremes. So let's see how can you turn this inner child from a King of Swords into a King of Wands? Yeah, I am. You must acknowledge this. You must forgive yourself and saying, you are this. You are this. This is you. It's nothing. You see this pirate here as someone else, as not belonging to you, but actually it is you. And here it's all about the expressing energy, the blue and the green. The green is earth energy and loving and heart energy. It's like loving the part of yourself that is different. Integrating the part of yourself that is different, because that's you too. That's you. And in this King of Wands, there lies some kind of beautiful energy that you can get out, that maybe goes sometimes to extremes, maybe is a little bit devilish. But if you love him a little bit, your inner child, and that this is you too, you can make your inner child this personality, and you don't have to be afraid that he goes to extremes again. He becomes this one, This is a highly can't even talk. This is a highly psychological reading. Very wonderful, I think. Can you tell me what this I Am Presence is all about? I love how I'm getting all these psychological insights, like crazy. Can I have what this I Am Presence is all about? Oh yes, look at this. There's the devil again, the nakedness. Maybe it's like all about sexualities, guys. I don't know, but for me, the devil energy, I mean, it's about being bound to sexuality. So maybe, look at this. It's like craving and passion. And this is maybe what you go to extremes. So maybe something with a sexuality happened in the past, that you are craving something, that a desire you have in this, Maybe you went to an extreme in the past and you shut it completely off because you said no. But this is all about the sacral chakra. It's about self-expression. It's about sexuality. And you need to integrate this desire. Yeah, there is a desire, and you guys know what this is, because if you resonate here with this pile, you know exactly what this is, what this part of you is that you're craving. You're craving some kind of extreme, and this is your inner child, and you've done it in the past, and that's why you shut it off, because you're ashamed of this. But don't do this. Try to integrate a little bit of this. You know, if you're like a grown-up army, I mean, you know how to integrate it so that it don't go to extremes, So let's see what this quote is from our boys. You comfort me when I'm sad. Yeah. Whatever this was, it comforted you. It could be drugs. Maybe you did drugs in the past, like really hard drugs. I don't know. And I'm not saying you should integrate drugs into your life, but what I'm saying is, if you go for extremes and maybe you took drugs or you were addicted to sex, maybe it's important to not to live like a nun now. That's an example for, like, if you were addicted to sex before in your past and you're ashamed of this now, and now you're living like a nun, this wouldn't work. Then this pirate comes out and then the nun goes crazy. Sorry, guys. But you know what I mean, I just want to bring an example. You need to integrate that, because this is comfort for you. If you shut out your comfort completely, this is not good, okay? But you had something that comforted you, but you put it to an extreme. And you need not to shut it out completely, but to integrate parts of it. Parts of it that work. Parts of it that are not illegal, and parts of it that work for you, and that you get this comfort, okay? So that your inner child is feeling comforted, feeling compassionate, and you can hold this pirate inside of yourself, okay? So that's what I wanted to say. Very beautiful psychological readings. Wow, I'm stunned, guys. I'm really stunned what the universe put out for me. So I hope I could help you guys. I hope this was not too strange, this reading. I hope somehow you could understand me. Even my English is not my first language and I try to bubble it. Okay, guys. So that's all what I'm having. I love you. Bye, guys.